Hey everybody, this is Mark Nelson from marknelsononline.com and welcome tonight to this webinar, Your Blueprint to Freedom. Generate 10 to 15 leads per day. And it looks like the room is filling up, so I am going to get going. Hey David, good to see you here. Cheryl, excited you're here. So let's get this party started because I'm very excited about what we got going on, and I'm very excited about helping you get where you need to go. So during this webinar, this is what's going to happen tonight. You're going to discover a simple formula to generate more leads, more sales, and build your home business lightning fast. That sounds good, doesn't it? Going to help you build your business fast. The key is this: we're going to do it without prospecting, without cold calling or buying leads. And then, of course, we're not going to be chasing family or friends or getting rejected ever again. Doesn't that sound exciting? It's going to be a fun webinar tonight. This is my promise to you for tonight. I promise to be 100% honest with you. No hyper fluff. Not going to blow anything out of proportion. You are going to know the exact blueprint to be successful in your business and manifest all your dreams. And I don't know what your dreams are. Could be maybe you're going to quit your day job. Maybe you have to pay off some debts, make more time for your family or yourself, or travel the world. I don't know what it is. But it's key for you to achieve all those dreams. I promise by the end of this webinar, you will have the knowledge and solutions so that you can take your business to the next level. That is exciting. I promise to show you how this formula will allow you to generate all the leads you will ever need to become a top producer in any direct sales, multi-level, or top-tier program. And finally, I promise you the ability to provide yourself and your family with everything you want out of life and the peace of mind that comes with it. I'm excited for tonight. So please, before we get started, just eliminate any outside distractions while you're on the webinar. Right? Shut off your phones. Get in a quiet room. I know what I've been on webinars, my phone goes off. Turn off Facebook. Don't look at your email, and turn off Skype if you're a Skype user. And then take out a notepad so you can take down some notes. You're going to hear some information tonight that you are going to take advantage of. So then make sure you stay to the end of this webinar. I'm going to give you a free access to a 90-minute Facebook training video and a 77-page companion PDF. So you would know how to take advantage of using Facebook. It's all yours free at the end of this webinar, but you got to stay on till the end. First, before I get started, let me tell you my story. See, my journey all started in 2007. It really did. I was teaching. I'm a middle school, high school math teacher. Still do, because I love teaching kids. It's my calling. Right? I know I can help, so I'm trying to help. But at the same time, there were a couple things that were really bugging me. One, I grew up in an entrepreneurial family, and I wanted that same lifestyle for my family. The lifestyle my parents gave us. See, I grew up in a really small town, northwestern Wisconsin, called Cumberland, Wisconsin. It's like the island city, they call it. And the town is right in the middle here, but we were surrounded by water. And if you look at that red arrow, that's where I grew up, in the biggest part of the lake. See, my parents owned a hardware store. They're entrepreneurs. My dad worked very hard. There were 5 kids in the family. My mom stayed home and got to raise us. And we swam and played, but we also worked for my dad. There's that key to that. And growing up in that area, you worked hard. Now, we weren't rich. My dad did well. We worked hard, but it was the lifestyle. See, if he needed to be home with us, he was home. If I had a basketball game, a baseball game, a football game, he was there. Along with anything my brothers and sisters did, my parents were with us. If we had to go somewhere, they could take us. It wasn't a thing they had to find somebody to do that. They had the lifestyle, they could take care of that. And I wanted to give the same thing for my family. I really did. Not the money necessarily, but the lifestyle, the time and freedom. The thing was, though, and this was one of the things that was bugging me. See, I got started teaching late, so I was never going to get the full pension from teaching. Teachers and most government workers, and I'm going to kind of paraphrase that, you have to work 30 years into the system. And their pension or the retirement plan is you get about half of what you're making your top 3 years. So if a teacher is making $50,000 when they retire, that means they're going to get $25,000 in pension for the rest of their life. Right? Well, I wasn't even going to get that. And that scared me. Retirement made me nervous. I mean, we were going to be okay. I mean, we understood that. We did some right things, but we weren't where we wanted to be. See, we wanted to travel the world. We wanted to do a lot of different things, but we didn't want to have to worry about money. So what I did, I started looking for a way to make residual, or what some people call passive income. Right? And the best definition I can have for this is making money while you were sleeping or when you were on the beach. So I was just talking about my wife and I like to travel. So let's say we wanted to take a month-long trip. What passive income is, I would be still making income whether I was on the job or not. It was still coming to me. That's what I wanted to create. So I had this big idea, all right? Remember 2007, 2008. I went into real estate. It was that time period where you could get a loan real easily, 100% down, no payment, no down payment. You didn't have to have a very good credit score. You just had to be able to sign a paper and prove you had a job. Well, I had a job. So what I did, I bought a couple rentals, and it was actually pretty good until I had to replace the furnace. See, that came out of my money. And then I had to replace the roof. That came out of my money too. Somebody moved out. I didn't have that residual income. So I got this courageous thought. I was going to get bigger. I was going to flip some homes. But I didn't plan that very well. See, in 2008, there was that thing called the real estate bubble. We all knew it was coming. If you were in real estate, if you studied it, and I did study it, I thought I studied it. We knew it was coming. I just wasn't prepared for it. I wasn't prepared not being able to flip my homes. I wasn't prepared not to be able to pay for that roof. And it wiped us out. Wiped us out financially. Now, the best part of this, I still had a job. Right? I was still a teacher. So I had income coming in. So the income helped us kind of start paying our debts back. We started digging ourselves out of a hole and kind of could see our way into the future a little bit. But that wasn't a fun time in our life when we owed people a lot of money. I never wanted to go back there again. And then 2011, see, life throws curveballs all the stinking time. I was diagnosed with colon cancer. Stage 3 is spread. I had to have major surgery 2011 in June. This is a picture of me walking. This is not the day after, but 2 days after, because I actually look pretty strong here, of trying to get up and move so I can get out of the hospital. Right? They want to get you out of there. So after I had my surgery was in June. They wanted to run me 4 months of chemo, and that was from August through November. So my first chemo was 2 weeks before school. And chemo is kind of funny because what it does, it builds up. And I don't know if you know of anybody, or maybe you've had chemo. But what it does, it attacks all cells, good and bad. It destroys all cells. And like I said, it accumulates. So what happened the first time I had chemo, I'd go in on a Wednesday, and they gave me a pump with another drug to run for a couple of days on a Friday, and it would come out on Friday. I actually felt pretty good. I thought, I can handle this. Well, the next week I was more tired. Every time I took one, I was more and more tired. And I eventually got to the point where I would come home on a Friday, lay down on my couch, and I'd sleep the weekend away. I didn't want to eat. I lost like 40 pounds during this journey. Um, the thing was, though, every time I woke up, I'd see my wife. My kids were in college, which was good. They didn't get to have to see me go through that stuff. But my wife was going through this too, and it just bothered me. We didn't sign up for this. What was happening in our lives, we didn't sign up for, and it just bugged me. See, I knew I had to do something when I kept seeing that. The biggest thing, and I'm sitting there, was we were climbing out of debt, but I hadn't completely gotten out. And I knew I couldn't leave my wife that way. I had to do something. This picture down in the right-hand corner is my family. It's my daughter right now. She's a chiropractor. That's my beautiful wife, and this is my son, Michael. He's a high school math teacher too. So it's kind of cool. But at the time they were in school, I couldn't help. We were wiped out. And they have school debt that now we can help them with, but we couldn't at that time. So knowing I had to do something, I started searching like anybody would. I didn't know the internet very well, but I kept hearing of people making money online somehow. So I started searching, I started Googling, how do you make money online? How do you make extra money? And I found the home business industry. I was so excited, man. The blueprint for a home business industry is unstinking believable. See, as a teacher, my income was limited. I couldn't make any more. When I owned my own business, see, my income could fluctuate, but the people I hired, their income was limited. And no way were they ever going to make more money than me. The home business industry was different. It worked on how hard I worked. I was so excited. This was our way. I knew I could do it. See, I had been in retail. I could talk to people. I was a teacher. I could teach people. I had it. This was my game plan. But now see if this sounds familiar to you. Because I had my business, but I soon found out it was different. And I was struggling to make money. I found I was kind of an introvert. More than kind of. I was an introvert. See, if people came to me, I had a great personality. I could talk. I liked to joke around. Kids come to my classroom. I was great at teaching. But when I had to go find them, that was a different story. I didn't like going out of my way to talk to people. So I soon found that I was spending way more money than I was making. I was back in my cycle. I didn't like it. I knew I had to do something. I had to find something. See, it didn't matter how hard I tried. I couldn't get that business going. Now, I was doing a little bit, but not what I needed to do. I was still spending more than I was making. Doesn't make sense. I had to find something. It's what had happened in that network marketing business, right? And see if this sounds familiar. My family and friends didn't want to talk to me anymore because I was so excited. I kept spitting out this stuff about my home business all the time, trying to entice a sale or to get somebody to enjoy me. I was doing everything my upline told me to do. I ran home parties. Didn't like them. I prospected in malls. Did not like that. I used the 3-foot rule, which was you talk to anybody that comes within 3 foot. I mean, I had to get out of my comfort zone, and I was going to do everything I could to make this happen. And then I went to all the events I could. I did it. I was following everything I did. But nothing seemed to work. I just couldn't make that business move. No matter what I did, it just didn't seem to work. So knowing that I had to do something, it really was. I kept searching and searching, Googling for help. How do I build a network marketing business? How do I make a business go? And I ran across a simple formula. And all I did was put it in action. See, I'm a teacher, but I was extremely coachable. I found a system and made it work. And guess what? Our life changed. We left that heartache that we had from being in debt, the pain, the agony, the embarrassment and all that doubt behind, all our dreams started coming true. I did it. We did it. Because my wife and I worked this thing together. We did it. We finally made something work. But the thing was, before it started working, I really thought it was my fault. Right? We're all human. I didn't think I was good enough to make this business run. Didn't have what it takes. See, but there's a key there. It wasn't my fault. It's not your fault either if you're in a business and you're not making good. So you just aren't told the right things all the time. You weren't being shown a system. So how did I do it? And what did I do differently? But before I show you, I want to ask you a question. Especially if you're in, and I don't care if it's a home business, a real estate business, any kind of business. What do you struggle with most in your business? Right? Struggling with knowing what to say to people? How about prospecting? Or maybe recruiting? Knowing what to say on the phone? How about finding new people to talk to, which are prospects, or really what we call leads? See, the biggest challenge for most people is finding enough people to talk to. That's all it is. It's finding leads, generating leads, finding somebody else to talk to about your business. See, and this is from Jim Rohn. You can make up in numbers what you lack in skills. You know, all he's saying is that if you have a lot of people in there, you don't have to be real good at what you're doing. Now you do, but if I wasn't good at closing somebody, see, if I had enough people to talk to, it doesn't matter. I couldn't say the wrong thing to the right person, right? It was just a numbers game. I just didn't know how to get the numbers in front of me. See, in a home business or in any kind of a business, most people do this. There's a warm market list. In fact, there is one of the top network marketer trainers. If you want to get on his email list, he has a freebie. I call a memory jogger to build your list of people to talk to. They stalk people at gas stations and malls. And man, I got to tell you a story. I went with a good buddy of mine. We lived in this small town, right, in business together. We drove to Minneapolis, St. Paul, which is about an hour away. We left at 11 o'clock on a weeknight, and we circled. We drove the loop around Minneapolis, stopping at every gas station, talking to whoever we could, thinking that what we're going to do, we're going to run into people who are just coming off the graveyard shift. Well, we ran into a lot of different people. It was really quite an experience, and we only did it once because we thought we'd never do that again. We passed out flyers. I put them on their windshield wipers. I put them in mailbox. I put them up on chimney poles, telephone poles. I even had a business card where I would go into when I paid for my gas with a credit card, that little slot, I'd stick it there every time I got gas. I'd walk around to every pump. I thought that was pretty creative, to tell you the truth. And then the 3-foot rule again. I just learned to talk to people, and I was not good at it. Remember, I'm an introvert. I did not like getting in somebody's space. I did buy business opportunity leads and tried cold calling, and I did not like that. I did not like getting the phone slammed up my neck. See, these people, when they get in on leads, they just click and say, yes, they want them interested in business. They don't even know what business they're clicking on. They're just interested. And then spamming social media with links without knowing any better. They just spam social media. Buy this, join my business, look at my shake, anything they can do. Not the correct way to have people find interest in you. See, these are the 3 most effective places to find leads. And I mean, people know it, but I didn't at first. See, there are 7 billion people on Facebook. 7 billion users. YouTube is right now the #2 search engine on the internet. Number two, so there's people, but these are the places where you're going to find people looking for opportunity. I just didn't know how to do it. So sounds great, right? But what do you do? Right? That's what was me. I saw it. I said, all right, man, I can do it. But I did not know how to do it until I ran into a system. See, what the system teaches you is called attraction marketing. And that is becoming the hunted, not the hunter. See, I didn't want to approach people anymore. I could talk to people if they reached out to me. I wanted people to come find me. And there is a way to become the hunted. See, attraction marketing is the art of positioning yourself so the prospects come to you. You're building that know, like, and trust with all your prospects, their credibility, the authority. People start looking at it like you are the person they want to talk to. So what's going on is they're learning all about you before they're ever asked for a sale, before they're ever asked to join. They find out about the person and then see if they want to follow that person. So why brand you? See, people buy products and services from people they know, like, and trust. That's never changed. Any business. If you're a realtor, they buy a home from you because they trust you. They have you sell a home from you because they trust you. If you're in a retail store, the same thing, especially a small town. They come to your store because they trust you. So when you begin branding yourself, you start creating trust, authority, and credibility. Because you is what sets you apart from the marketplace. And you are your greatest asset. So this is what we're going to do with Attraction Marketing. Build you, Inc., not your company. All right. We're going to build you. See, most people make the mistake of telling everybody about their company instead of branding themselves. The next thing we're going to talk about is called utilizing the profit centers in your business. See, this is key because most people are not taking advantage of different profit centers. Most people are losing money in their businesses. Utilizing profit centers is really, in simple words, an additional way to make income outside of your primary source. Doesn't matter if you're, again, I'm saying real estate, doesn't matter if you're in health industry, it's finding an additional income. Warren Buffett, do not put all your eggs in one basket. How true is that? So I want to talk to you about profit centers. This is you, and there's 4 of them. Your MLM business, your network marketing business if you have one, your real estate business again, your car sales business. Then you have a marketing system. Got your second profit center. Selling tools and resources. Third profit center. Training and courses. Fourth profit center. So you just don't rely on your network marketing business, your MLM business. You have 4 different sources of income. How cool is that? Sounds great, doesn't it? But where and how the heck do you get started? All right. Well, guess what? This guy look familiar? If this ages me, it does. Welcome to the internet. See, it's on the internet. It's online. People are online right now. There's a myth of internet marketing, right? You need to be technical. You need to have a website. You really don't. You need to know internet marketing well. You really don't need to know it well. You can follow systems. All online systems are scams. I did think that. I thought network marketing business were scams. You have to have a high credibility for it to work. No, you don't. We're going to teach you how to build one, but you don't need to have that at start. See, this is a funnel. So you're out marketing, and there's different ways to market, and that we can teach them all to you. But what you have people that come through if you do ads on Facebook or Twitter or whatnot. There's forums you can reach out to people. There's banner ads. There's your Facebook profile. And then YouTube videos. See, all that's marketing. People are taking a peek at these things, and what we're doing is we're funneling those into a personal capture page. Now, all capture page is something where people, you might give something away, like a free PDF report or a video training or something, for their email, name, and possibly phone number. That's all it is capturing their information. Once they give you your information, it goes into an email autoresponder. Right? So you can keep track of them, not keep track of them, so you can keep in touch with them. So you can follow up and build a relationship. Just send out stories, talk about different things you can go through training with. And then it also, after building a relationship, you continue to build that through Facebook, Twitter, your videos, a personal blog if you have one, and finally, the back door of your business opportunity. Right? So there's also a different way. So you can talk to people as you brand yourself, and they reach out coming through your funnel, and they want to know what your business opportunity is. But guess what? They like theirs, or they have one. They're not interested. Now we go back to those pillars, because if they're in a business, I guarantee they're not getting enough leads, and they want to learn how. So the question is, if I can show you a way to generate leads, would you be interested in learning how? Or how's your lead generation going? Most people are honest. Man, they don't have enough people to talk to. So now we're back in the ball game with them. So pretty cool, right? Now, that's all it is to market online, is going through that funnel, going through a marketing funnel, getting into a capture page, getting onto your email autoresponder, building up a relationship, possibly calling them on the telephone, and eventually showing them a business opportunity or a way to generate more leads. That's all it is. But how do you build a capture page? Man, I didn't know how. How do you set up an email autoresponder? I didn't know how to do that either. What products I didn't have any products I was going to market. Now when I got started, I didn't have products. So here's your solution. It's a company called MLSP, My Lead System Pro. What My Lead System Pro is a turnkey marketing system, which means I can market it to somebody else. It's a training platform and marketing system featuring 6- and 7-figure earners each week. So every week we have 2 webinars, training webinars on different marketing strategies that they use to build their business. MLSP is used by top earners in the world of network marketing and internet marketing all over the world. And it's the premier lead generation system anywhere on the internet. And it's been here since 2008. So you can imagine how much knowledge has been sitting there, how many people they have turned out and made successful business. Excuse me. So here's a glimpse of what you're going to get with MLSP. First thing is called MLSP Sites. That's a blog. Your own self-hosted blog. See, it's also, MLSP is jam-packed with what's working now. Training provided by the best marketers in our industry. We're talking about traffic strategies that bring in more leads, more sales, and more signups. If they're doing it, if they know about, they do live training and live calls about how to get started in advanced marketing strategies. Plus, remember it started in 2008, there's 7 years of training in our back office. That's a $1,497 value. Then there's Done For You giveaways. See, we're talking about a capture page. Or what can you do? See, people want to to get on an email list, they want something for free. I didn't have that. But one of the biggest problems, again, is network marketers have they have no value to give away yet. And that's okay. See, as you learn to add value to the marketplace through MLSP curriculum, you are to take their offers, they have offers, their trainings, the value, and give them to people for free in exchange for their email address. And you start building your list. Now, how cool is that? See, you don't have to learn any of this. It's all done for you. Now, this is the other biggest thing, because we want to make money, right? You have your business. Now you're trying to build up a autoresponder list so you can give value away to people. We also have what's called 100% profit products. See, top earners make money from the 90% who say no to their business opportunity. Very serious, because a lot of people don't want to go in the same business you are. So what if you could provide value and a solution to every single prospect you talk to and get paid for it? Top earners do this all day. They sell coaching, trainings, audios, events, courses, anything to building an MLM empire, because they know only 10% will ever join them in business. So you can take MLSP products and trainings from the biggest names in our industry, sell them, and you are in the commission, ranging from $5 to $1,500. How cool is that? That means if you sell something for $1,000, that is your money. I think that's pretty cool. Now, we're talking about building capture pages. Now, you don't have to right away because MLSP has, but we're also talking about branding. They have what's called a state-of-the-art funnelizer. It's technology and software that marketers pay $200 per month for, now yours to brand yourself. You can create beautiful professional capture pages, sales pages, and entire funnels to sell anything you want, whether it's affiliate products, coaching services, your business opportunity. And guess what? You don't need how to do it. They walk you through it step by step. It takes about 60 seconds to build your first funnelizer up. How cool. They also have a contact relation manager where you keep track of what you're saying to your people or what you're saying to your prospects. Maybe schedule follow-up appointments and send out customized emails. So you might still be wondering, how do I know MLSP is the industry's most trusted system? Since 2008, MLSP affiliates, right? Because this isn't a network marketing program. This is an affiliate. Have generated over 2.7 million leads and earned $9.6 million in commissions on the side, because all these top earners have a network marketing business. They all have their own MLM business. We're talking about being an affiliate of MLSP and making that multiple streams of income. So just don't take it from me. Check out what some of these people are saying. See, this is April Marie Tucker. She used to be a cocktail waitress. Couldn't be home with her kids, paying for daycare, working the night shift. Within 6 months, she's able to leave that job of joining MLSP. Now she earns 6 figures. How cool is that? Frank Marino from Germany. The system has allowed me to generate over 46,000 leads, sign up over 1,000 people, and make over $130,000 plus from people who said no to his business opportunity. Mark Harbert from Trinity, Florida. He's actually one of my mentors and coaches, right? They actually call him the video man. He's unbelievable doing on video training. Diane Hockman is the #1 affiliate in our business. Been in the home industry business for 15 years. She's a storyteller. Amazing. Deals with mindset. But our #1 affiliate. So here's what happens in MLSP. It's 100% ironclad money-back guarantee. Very serious. If you don't get leads, make money in your business during your 10-day test drive, you can get your money back. Guaranteed. For 10 days, you get to go into our back office and get all this training. Find out if it's for you. And if you decide it's not for you, just say no, and they send you your money back. And it's only it's a no-brainer. It's $10. Risk-free 10-day test drive. So what I suggest when you get started, and get started tonight, when you go in and take your test drive, when you get on your front page, there's a start here in the top menu. It's 6 videos, and it'll set up your MLSP, show you where to go. Here's the link that you need to go to now. Excuse me. marknelsononline.com/test drive. marknelsononline.com/test drive. And it's a video. When you first get there, it's a video by our founder and mentor, Brian Finale, and he's going to take you through what MLSP is. So watch the video and then scroll all the way down to the bottom. But hang on for a second, because I have something really special for you. I really do. See, if you take action today, and today only, not only will you get access to the power of My Lead System Pro, but you're also going to get me. You're going to get a free one-on-one call with me to get everything set up and started right. I'm going to ask you to go through those 6 videos first. We're going to set up a time, and we're going to get this thing rocking for you. So why would you want to work with me? Here's Steve Kribda, top earner in his MLM, also an MLSP. This is a quick testimonial from my good friend Mark Nelson. You know, I know Mark, and I'll say he's one of the most authentic marketers in our industry today. If you're considering working with him, stop considering and get with him and align yourself with him, because if there's one thing I know about him, is that he's dedicated to bring as many people to the top as possible. See, there's a fallacy about network marketing and MLM business. See, the more people you help, the more income you'll make. There's a servant attitude here. So we go out of our way to try to help you become successful. Totally different concept than what's in the corporate world. This is Peter Nugent from Brisbane, Australia. Peter is a physical trainer and used MLSP to build up his physical training business. Unbelievable story about what he does. This guy that gave me a testimonial was Dayton Anderson from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Dayton and I are working a mastermind together. Very good guy. We actually reach out to each other a lot, trying to help each other, trying to make sure we're both on the right path. Well, all he talks about me is I strongly recommend check out what Mark has to offer you. He's very passionate about the industry and truly wants to help you succeed. See, that never changes. When we get on this one-on-one call, I'm going to totally go through and set up with you. If you need to reach out to me, again, you'll always have my phone number. You can text me, you can message me on through my email, through Facebook Messenger, or we can Skype. So here's what you need to do to get started tonight. Again, you're going to go to marknelsononline.com/test drive. First thing you're going to see is that video. After you watch the video, you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom and click on this thing that says add to cart. Remember, it's $10. It's a no-brainer. It's $10. When you click on add to cart, it's going to send you to a sales page where you have to set up some account information. What you should do is ask for a username. Use your name. Right? Mine is Mark Nelson 13 because there's so many Mark Nelsons, and so I had to put a number behind it. But use your own name, because that's what goes on when you become an affiliate with our company. So get started tonight. Go to marknelsononline.com test drive and get this thing going. Now hold on, all right? First, before we finish this thing, I want to go through and see if anybody has any questions. Well, Cheryl has one. She says, when I get this thing started, how fast do I call you? You know, those 6 videos they're about 5-6 minutes each. We'll get together within 24, 48 hours. We'll set up the time that is right for you. John's asking me, is there a way to get your money back? There's always a way to get your money back. One, it's a guarantee, but we mentioned it's an affiliate program. So what we're going to talk to in that first one-on-one call is for a way to you have this system completely paid for, and for a way to we show you how to be making money in MLSP alongside your network marketing company. Okay, so the rest of the questions, what I think I'll do is I'll just reach out to you people themselves after the webinar through email or call, or actually a telephone call, and we can answer some of those. But here's what you need to do tonight. We're all done, really. Again, go to marknelsononline.com/test drive. Get started today. Remember at the beginning I said wait till the end, because I want to give you a free training on Facebook, right, where all these people are. So here's your free training. It's marknelsononline.com/Facebook. Download your PDF, watch the video, and start working on Facebook. I'm going to see when you get started, so let's reach out. We'll get you going as fast as we can, and let's build you a successful business. Thanks for all of you for being on the webinar, and hope you learn a ton. See you later.